Hello everybody! Welcome in to Suikoden 5. It's good to see you all in today. How y'all doing? Hope you guys are doing well. It has basically been a lazy Saturday for me so far, so I hadn't done a whole lot. I got up and ran this morning, and then, well, that's pretty much about it. I've played some Skyrim, I played some of this, trying to get some money in my coffers, so to speak, and I've got a little bit. And just, that's pretty much it so far. Let's see. There are a couple of things I did want to show before we went into the meat of what I was planning on doing today for the plot. And that is, there are a couple of things that I ended up doing off camera, I guess, that have, well, helped things out a little bit around these parts. First off, I did a bunch of zipping around buying stuff, because when I had played through the rest of this, or played through this game before this point, there was no food at Retzo's place. And hello, Zelda Lord, thanks for coming in. And yes, we will go to victory momentarily. I'm just showing off some stuff at the castle. But now I went around and collected a lot of fish and a lot of seeds to grow plants. So I ended up stocking Retzo's kitchen, and we've got a lot of stuff now that we can buy. The only problem with this is, and I do have a couple of these sitting in the inventory, the only issue with some of this is it is not stackable. So with the medicines or the mega medicines or such, you can have 6 or 8 of those in a stack in your inventory. Unfortunately, you can only have 1 of these in your inventory, so I don't have very many of them, but I just wanted to go ahead and show that off a little bit. Also, I collected all of the Do-Re-Mi elves, finally. So, if you talk to Cornelio, he actually is, well, kinda nice. I don't know, he's still a bit of a pain in the butt. But anyway, you can actually listen to all of the songs in the game. I think there's 15 pages of songs. Yeah, there's plenty of them. So, there's that as well. I don't generally find myself doing that much with it, but still, you can choose whichever song you want to use, and then you can just run around to it at least, well, at least when you're in this room anyway. Afterward, it kind of changes around a bit. Let's see, I think that's pretty much about everything I wanted to, I guess, show off prior to this, so I'm going to go ahead and run over to the elevator. What we're supposed to do in terms of plot is go upstairs, if I can go the right direction and get to the elevator. Here we go. We're supposed to go up to the war room to go ahead and carry on the plot. So we're going to do that, and then we are going to be getting into the nitty-gritty pretty quick. And that's curious about not being able to listen to every song, because at least with this game, and I suspect it'll be the same with 2, you can have that area where you can listen to all of them just to go back and forth as you wish. Alright, so let's head into the war room and see what's coming up next. Yeah, we get to drop off our new recruits, Shula and, well, his regiment in the Armes army, of all places, has joined us. Uh-oh, well, okay, suddenly something's developed here. And it appears to be in Stormfist, talking about powerful magic. The attack was poorly aimed. Well, it may not have been poorly aimed, actually. It was just like that crazy hocus pocus we saw in Dorat, in other words, the Twilight Rune. Yep, thank you, Xeris, the Twilight Rune. So now she's really charged up. So yeah, it's hinting that unlike the battle with Alenia when we were invading Dorat, whoever's using the Twilight Rune now may very well actually bear it instead of it being Alenia who was using it just like an idiot. I get the feeling they may just be leading us into a trap. That reminds me of whenever you've got a movie where it's plainly obvious that the protagonist is heading into a trap, but it's a trap. Well, of course it's a trap, but I'm going anyway. I don't know, this just reminds me of that. Well, the funny thing about us and traps is we managed to get our way out of them pretty easily, or at least pretty well anyway. So it looks like we get to go into Stormfist, although Lucretia wanted us to skip it, I guess. And yeah, here's the big thing with Stormfist, is we have to face Childrich and General Novum at the same time. Yay! Fun times! Alrighty. Yeah, I know it's a trap, but I'm still gonna get trapped anyway. Well, hey. Well, I mean, generally, in Hollywood, whenever, yes, I know it's a trap, but I'm going anyway, there's typically a pretty lady involved, so, I don't know. Not sure there's any pretty ladies involved necessarily in this, but, yeah, we'll see. And hello, Duck Nuck and Fruity Jam, thank you guys for coming in. It's good to see y'all this fine Saturday. Well, I guess it's Saturday afternoon for me now, but close enough. I decided to move the Monday streams to Saturday, mostly because my tutoring schedule was beginning to intervene pretty fiercely. And having looked at the latest tutoring appointments that I got sent a couple of days ago, oh boy, I'm glad I moved it. Because otherwise, well, we would have had to push the stream to something like 10 p.m. or something ridiculous like that. Because I think with the tutoring schedule I've got set up now, I'm going to be tutoring from 5 o'clock until probably about 9 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays, I believe. And this is on top of 20 to 25 hours of my retail job and teaching 3 classes in a shortened summer semester as well. So it's going to be pretty busy. Alright, now we are close enough to being ready, so we'll just go ahead and cue this battle forward. And then we lose everybody in our party. Because Caius, Lily, then Sharmista, Nifsara, and Lucretia, and Shula all were involved in the recruitment of Shula and company just a bit ago, so the party's suddenly pretty empty. And yeah, the other thing with Stormfist is that it is Godwin territory. Well, it's not just Godwin territory, it's their home. So we're going to have to go after them and see about taking these guys out. Yeah, hooray, less party members! Okay. Now, unfortunately, this setup is not the best in the world, so we're going to have to do some modifying here. I kind of like the way the Dahak's set up, so I'm going to go ahead and let that stay. I don't like Caius being in... Ugh, I do not like that a bit. I do not like it, Sam I am. So, I'm going to keep Shula, because Shula is... Well, Shula's a cavalry, actually, I think, so I'm taking him out. Out. Alright. And now, let's see. First up, let's see. Fuala. I want a beaver unit, dang it. Yeah, we have, and the thing with it is, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming, but if I end up streaming long enough, we may end up having 3 major battles in this stream. We're going to have, obviously, at least this one, and possibly 2 more, because the other 2 come very much back to back. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of them. Alright, actually, nah, I want the beaver with the shades for this one. Alright, there we go. And then, let's see, I also want... Who else do I want the dragon cavalry. Yes. Out. Alright. Alright, so let me get... Oh, dragon cavalry, where are you? You're Rugen Rahal, but I don't see Craig anywhere. Dadgummit. Okay, well... Let's see if I can find... Alright, I'm slightly confused now, or... Oh, never mind, he's already there. Okay, yeah, scratch that. In that case, let's, I guess, reform this then. Well, the thing with the major battles in this one is it's not so much the, hey, we're going to just not space them out at all. It's just that we're going to have the liberation of Stormfist and the liberation of Soulful Lena pretty much right straight at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but pretty close to each other. Close enough that it ends up aligning in that fashion. Okay, what do I want to do with this? Ugh, I shouldn't have removed what I had before. Well, crap. Alright. I'm not going to put Mueller in because I'm putting him in as... I'll do Yar and Nellis. If I can find Nellis. There you are. Well, you actually don't help any, do you? I'll put Ernst in, I guess. And then... Well... I guess Murid, I suppose. I can send that comm ship at pretty much anybody then. Alright, now for you. Alright, sorry Boz, he of the grand hairdo. I'm gonna have to kick you out because I need to start forming up my good commands here. Alright, so I've got Wilhelm. I need Mueller. There you are, Mueller. And then Richard to make it a full, there we go, full Lindworm cavalry unit. Alright, and then I've got Den. No, you're out too. I'm putting Shula in because Shula is a 5-star cavalry commander. I definitely need that. Alright, I will put... Let's see, I'm trying to get a charge 2, but I'm trying to find the best one. Charge 2 with... There we go. That's probably going to be it. Speed +1 is good. I think I like the attack +5 better, though. Yeah, alright. Where were you? No. Oh, defense +5, rather. That's it. And then... Alright. Well, I need to get some recover in this one, I think. There we go. Norma. Hello, Norma. Alright, then we got the Dragon Horse. Got Lindworm. I'm going to have a bunch of, basically, infantry sorts of units. Because the Lindworms are going to be here, and then the Dragon Horses are going to end up becoming cavalry after they get off the sea. Alright, as for the rest of it, well, there's not a whole heck of a lot I can do. I like the balance on the Hawk, so I'll keep that. But I do need to... Oh boy, this is going to be kind of tough. Because I'm only going to have one straight infantry unit, and that's going to be the Prince. So I'll be at a little bit of a disadvantage if I get swamped by... I think archers. No, I'm trying to remember. No, archers beat cavalry, cavalry beats infantry, infantry beat archers. Okay. Yeah, alright. So if I get hit by a bunch of archers, I might be in some trouble. But hopefully oh, phooey. I'll work it out. Alright, this should be good enough, I think. I hope. Yep, Le Siege de Stormfist. Hooray. And we are outnumbered 3-1 yet again. And we have Childerich, you little rat think, as I've kept hearing in Skyrim of late. A few lucky victories. Yeah, blah, 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 blood, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Dilber, you're in a little bit of trouble. We must not cede Lord Godwin's castle. Yay! Okay. We should cut their numbers down now while we have the chance. Oh, buddy. Yes, ma'am. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Well, it's going to be a dual attack. We've got, alright, the beavers, and then the 2 comm ships. Ooh, that's going to be kind of rough. And Fire Emblem, I'm outnumbered. Wow, that's rather imposing odds there. Alright, so I can see one of the main weaknesses of this plan already is I'm going to have to send the Dragon Horses over to fight on the water, and that's going to take a while. So I'm going to have to keep my naval units back to begin with. Alright, but that should be enough for the moment. I can move the rest of them as I need to. Alrighty, so first off, You go get in the water, because that's where we're going to need you the most, first off. And then are we going to have these guys charging? No, they're not going to be aggressive. Okay. In that case, then, I've got to be careful using Xeris, though, because she's only got one use of the Star Rune, and I don't want to risk that too much. Not only that, but the Prince only has one use of the Dawn Rune, which really stinks. Alright, so it's going to be 4 armies against 5. What I may end up having to do, basically, is I'm not going to really be able to focus well on taking out all of these numbers. I'm probably not going to really be able to do that. What I might end up having to do is try to draw some of them out if I can, whittle them down, and then send the Prince around to try to get to Stormfist. Because that ultimately is the objective of the battle, is to get him to Stormfist, and not to defeat all of the enemies necessarily. Okay. Alright, well now that I've got the... Alright, which one of you is you? Okay. Now that I've got that out of the way, I'm going to send the Beavers and the Dragon Cavalry after this one. Because that one's got the Flowing Rune. I do not want to see it used at all. And then the rest of them, let's see. The Dahak can basically break anything. I think the Dahak is one of the ships that violates... Or, no, it doesn't, actually. For some reason, I thought that it did actually overcome the rock, paper, scissors. Well, a siege battle of sorts. It isn't really, but the numbers definitely do not work in my favor for this one. So I've got to be careful. Alright, now, I'd be curious to see what the rest of these guys are going to do once I start attacking. Okay. Dilber's actually pulling his weight for once. Wow. Whoopsie. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with this. Oh! Okay. Yeah, it's Shun's unit. Sweet. Okay, now... Yep, I have no idea who that is. Alright, now, I've got to... Can I actually control them? Yes. I'll pull these guys back. Get back here. You're not going to engage my troops. Not yet, anyway.
Don't let them get away.
I have to admit, I'm a little surprised the other units haven't tried to come after the ship yet. Stormfist sounds more like a metal band. Yeah, it kind of does, actually. Now that you mention it. Well, as it turns out, we'll see in a minute, and that's not good for the Beavers. We'll see in a minute that they are definitely a very strong unit, or at least they're a unit that we knew from way back when. Would you quit barraging me, dang it? I don't need that. I really don't need that. Especially since the dragon horses can't technically heal. Okay, I might end up having to pull these guys out, actually. Because it's going to be to my advantage to send the dragon horses after the ship units, but not if they keep getting engaged like this, so... Alright. Yeah, they're all going to end up occupying my beavers. Alright, so let me go ahead. Let me get this. Let me go ahead and go after this one. And then I need to go ahead and send the Dahak after their infantry unit there. We'll show them what the beavers are made of. I'm going to go ahead and use normal battle the first couple of times or so. And then I need to use the flowing rune after that because, well, it'll begin taking a little bit of a toll on me as all that goes.
Get them!
There we go. Okay. Well, if this keeps up and my my erstwhile enemy doesn't get the chance to use that flowing rune. I really hope he doesn't. That'd be nice, actually. It'd be really nice.
Don't let them get away!
Alright, I'm actually going to use Null for this one. Never underestimate the mallet-wielding beavers. Yes! Never underestimate the beavers. They will eat you up. In the case of Null, they will eat you up, literally. Alright, now... Wow, okay, this ended up actually working out a lot better than I thought it would on just your basic, hey, let's kill the flowing rune guy level. But now I am potentially in a lot of trouble. So I got to go ahead and try to get, let's go ahead and do this normally. Because I basically got this one pinned down against the shore, so I don't think he'll really be able to chase off too much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye. Alrighty, yep, there you go. Alright, and good. Farewell. I've got to get you out of here. Then, alright, where are the others here? Okay. Alright, that's my units. Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to take a moment and go ahead and move all of my frontline forces up to get them ready to attack on land. Alright, and now... Alright, now you get over here. You should be able to fairly easily. And then you are... Okay, you're infantry. So... Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get the Dragon Cavalry out of there. Because I want to make sure that they don't get into this sort of trouble. Because I fear that if I end up letting an enemy unit fall, there is a strong possibility that I could lose them for good. Because you can lose enemy units in this game, or you can use you can lose allied units in this game if you're not careful. And unfortunately, the way that the Dragon Cavalry unit is set up, I don't have any recovery skills on them. So that puts them at a pretty distinct disadvantage in regards to a lot of everything going on. And it looks like the Dahak has this infantry unit pinned, so it's pretty much gone in about the next 15 seconds. Oh, and then it points itself straight at me for one last blow. And there goes that one. Woohoo! Now, one thing I am curious about, and I'm going to check this and... Ooh! I can! What I was wanting to look at was to see if I could actually barrage on land units with the Dahak, and it turns out I can. So I'm actually going to hang tight onto... Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's not that great either. Yeah, because they're archers, and this is an infantry unit. Yeah, you idiots! Okay, well, let's see. What approach should I take to this one? Alright. Comm ships need to go after... Yeah, alright. And send the ram ship. You're both... Are you both ram ships? No, you're a... Oh, well, close enough. Alright, yeah, send both of these after him. And it looks like he's content to just sort of sit around. And now for you, go ahead and recover the Dragon Cavalry. That will help out immensely. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start moving the land units forward a little bit. I need to... Alright, so we've got the infantry and cavalry units. Childrich is an infantry. Oh boy. Alright. This is going to be the interesting part. I'm going to... Alright. I'm going to go ahead and send all my units around... Well... Let me select people. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and send all my units around this way into the forest. so that I can try to basically drive a wedge through their side. Because if I try to go straight through the middle, it looks like I could very well be in trouble. So I shouldn't have been setting up toward the middle. I should have been setting up towards one end or the other. Although, well, that's kind of six half dozen as far as which side to choose.
Put him around.
There we go. Get him, Island Nation. And that's going to drive them toward the beavers, which isn't the worst thing in the world. And that's the thing about relief, actually, that I have equipped on this one. I'm just going to go ahead and keep sending them after it, because they keep recovering some of their health every time they attack, which is fantastic. So then they're going to recover, yeah, okay, they're recovering 10 of their unit every time I send these guys after them. Actually, let me see. No, that's not going to work at all. Alright. Beavers, you guys go after... You guys go after this one.
Get them.
I think, well, it's looking like the comm ship... Yeah, it's looking like my ram is, or my comm ship is pretty much going to win this, going away against their... Uh-oh. Logjam. Going away against their infantry ship. And that pushed them into the beavers or into the other... Oh, no, never mind. That's going to push them into the other ship, so that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, Caius is not a great commander, so we're going to take a little bit of a hit on this one, but it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and draw... Oh, well, yeah, this is just not going to work at all. Okay, yeah, I'll let the beavers do the dirty work, and I'm going to start barraging this cavalry unit with the Dahog. Yeah, it's... I'm not really sure exactly what... I'm not sure exactly what guides the AI on some of this, because it just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense sometimes.
Don't let them get away.
Alright, let me go ahead and do a gnaw first, because the gnaws aren't going to do any good once I bring the beavers off land. Or on land, rather, out of the water. So I need to use my gnaws first. Okay, and then one more should pretty well take them out, and then I can use the flowing rune to try to bring them back. And, okay, yes. So this should just about take care of that last major ship. Once that happens, I can put the dragon cavalry on land, and then we can really begin engaging this.
Don't let them get away.
Oh, the end. Goodbye, archery ship. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and do the flowing rune here so I can get them back. There we go. Okay, now with that,
Charge.
oh, okay, we can go ahead and let the comm ship get itself wrecked here. And that's it for you guys. So the naval phase of this is pretty much over with. I get another item there, which is nice. Okay, time to send the dragon cavalry onto land. And I think the beavers can come on land too, so they can serve as an extra infantry force. Alright, now, this is where I'm going to need to be really careful. Because, let's see, I can get the Dahak to do one more barrage. And I think I'll go ahead and hit their cavalry again. Because I don't have very much in the way of archers that can actually do much of anything to the cavalry unit, so I'll have to be a little more careful against them. Alright, let's see. Let me go ahead and get this in here. And thank you, Tuck, but I think I will pass on that. I appreciate it, though. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, these guys are pretty much done. I'm going to move the Dahak into more of a central position here because I want to try to see if I can take advantage of its remaining recovers, plural, just in case I need them. I'll also move... Yeah, I kind of figured he was. I don't have anybody else as mods in the channel, so I couldn't get anybody to really remove him. But, oh well. But I'll also move the comm ship into a position so that I can use its recover as well if I need to. I think actually that might be the first time I've gotten visited by a spam bot in here. It's a little unusual. I wouldn't have thought that it would take me that long, I guess, but there you go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move my cavalry units and start inching them forward on this side to try and draw out the infantry. And then I'm going to bring Xeris over here to start trying to draw my cavalry. And then I will keep my infantry units in reserve. Alright, you guys go over there. Okay, here we go. That'll draw them out. Alright, I'm actually going to use Shula's unit along with the Lindworms first because they haven't really been hit yet. The rest of them, though, let's actually move the Dahak a little further north.
Go!
If any of you spot a fine babe in the enemy ranks, Wilhelm, you silly rascal. Yeah, I think part of the reason why it's going to end up being hectic is because I'm pretty much trying to sneak the prince in the back door, and I don't want to risk it getting too out of hand. Alright, let me see. I've already whittled you down, so I'll go ahead and use normal attack, at least for now anyway. If it ends up getting too out of hand, I'll use Mother Earth, but it should still work out alright, I think. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, wow. It almost looked like the Dahak beached itself. Yeah, we'll just stand around and watch you guys work. Hello, Shula. I'll actually go ahead and use a charge with you. See how well that does. Now, it worked fairly well. It's down to about a little over 100. What I might end up doing is once I get the cavalry cleaned out and I've got the way open for the prince, I may just go ahead and send the rest of the units in a grand dramatic charge at Childrich while the prince is sneaking in the back door, just for the heck of it. I know by that time I think I'll be at a point where I can't actually, or at least I'm not going to lose anybody. So if that's the case, then I'll just send him at Childrich just for the heck of it. Alright, this should take care of it. Yeah, I'm not going to use the Star Rune. I'll just go ahead and use Mother Earth on this one, and then that should be it for these guys. Once you get the sea battle worked out, the way that the enemy is actually programmed on this ends up working pretty well. Because you notice the only people that are moving were those infantry and cavalry units. Childrich hasn't moved. Childrich hasn't moved. Dilber, that's it. Dilber Novum hasn't moved. And it really just serves to... Wow, I thought that would take him out. I'm a little surprised. It just serves to... I don't know. It's a little... Well, unfulfilling is not quite the right word, but it's somewhat unfortunate. I wish it had been a little bit more in the way of actually, I guess, challenging me, so to speak. But, alright, let's move the prince up. Start getting him into position here. Actually, I'm going to move him over here and then commit that last charge in a second. And we'll just go ahead and use a normal battle because Shula's got 2 recovers. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get the beavers up here. Let's go ahead and actually I'll hang Shun's unit back because he's just by himself. Alright, of course, now that we're getting everybody here, let's go ahead and send them all at Childrich because dang it, he deserves it. One big mighty population rush all at once.
Get them!
Yep, charge! And actually, Childrich took a little bit more than I thought we would. Yeah, we outnumber him. Oh well, we're just gonna send in one unit, whatever.
Charge!
Although I can't say I'm a fan of Shula's charge. It sounds a little silly and almost a little bit like goofy, actually. Yeah, like I said, the AI on this is a little bit poorly done for my taste. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna have to definitely recover Shula in a second. Otherwise, I risk losing him. Oh god.
Pull back! Pull back!
Crap, I didn't think that'd take him out. This could be bad. Well, I'm going to be replaying this off camera. Yeah, I did not expect this, guys. I didn't expect that would completely take him out. Yeah, alright, I'll be replaying this then. We might define this as hubris. Oh boy. Well, I will be rendering this whenever we get to the final battles and such. I will be doing this where we have the 108 stars, but well, there you go. I mentioned you could in fact lose the units. Yeah, you definitely can. So just, I guess, caution for anybody playing through Suikoden, any of the Suikoden games as far as I'm aware. Definitely be very careful in regards to that, and I can assure you I will definitely be careful whenever I am playing through this. Playing through Suikoden 2, because I definitely don't want to risk losing anybody. Although with the major battles in Suikoden 2, it is much rougher. Alright, I'm pulling Lindworm. Well, Lindworm's pulling itself out. Okay, well, I'm pulling you all out. Norma actually is the one who died. So if it pops up that a major character dies in battle, they're gone. You can't get them back. So when I go back through, yeah, I'll be replaying this. And then, of course, we end up getting the Twilight Rune used against us as we come into Stormfist. That was the Twilight Rune! Just what we were warned against. Why didn't that damn woman use it sooner? Okay, so, yeah, I got an A rank because I lost so much. So, or not A rank, but I got victory, not victory plus. Alright, but ultimately in the scope of things, my strategy was a good one until I was an idiot and sent everybody after Childrich. Whenever I replay it, I'm definitely not going to be doing that. But the rest of it, I think, was pretty sound, especially since the Beavers and the Dahak and the Dragon Cavalry for a bit trapped the ship enemies against the bridge and just slaughtered them. Yep, the Twilight Rune has found its holder. Ooh, buddy. So now, yeah, we can't besiege Stormfist. We're going to have to sneak in, I think. A representative from the unit in the Western Woods. Okay, that would be Shun. Hello. That was you guys. That explains why you just knocked them all over the place. Not really, but okay. Now, Shun, if you've not played Suikoden 5, I didn't start actually streaming this until probably about 2/3 of the way through the game. Shun, you actually meet him in the first few hours of the game when you go to the games in Stormfist. And you meet Shun. He is actually in prison, but you help get him out. I forget exactly why, but he was in prison along with the rest of the gladiators. Okay, yeah, there it is. But the rest of the gladiators and the Godwins were basically oppressing them. So that's the gist with Shun. So now he is going to... Yes, we're going to attack Stormfist. We want it ourselves. Well, of course we can get in there. We used that passage, actually, when we came in and out the first time. Of course, it helpfully points it out for us again, just in case we forgot. Yay, Xeris is going with us, and me. So, we get to make a party. Well, we will in a second, at least. Alright, and if I hadn't screwed up and lost Norma, Shun would be our 108th star, and once everything's reloaded, he will be. So, with this, we have technically collected every star in the game. So, once I correct my idiocy later, we will have the whole gamut, and we will be able to see the true ending, the perfect ending of Suikoden 5. So, yay! Once I get things corrected, but yay! Of course George is coming with us. Thank you. Alright, now. Alright, so we've got Shun in the party. Let's see. Alright. And it recommends... Alright, I'm going to go ahead, put Belkut in since he's one of our best warriors. The guide that I'm recommending actually also recommends the guy who I haven't used particularly much, but he's still strong enough. Outside of the ending, I don't know if you get anything special, honestly. I just know that the ending is better, I guess, or has more to it, or what have you. Alright, let's see. I'm going to put Egbert in for the money. I'm going to put Murid in for the healing. There you are, Murid. Okay, and then the guide recommends putting in... Let's see, where's Webon? Oh, there you are. So that he can actually use his forge ability. Holes in the ground, or holes for the enemy, or holes in the ground for the enemy. Alright, then let's see. Along with that, I think I'm going to bring in... Vicky as a second mage, and I'm going to relegate the guy to the entourage in a minute. Yes, I'm happy with these members. Thank you, thank you, thank you, since it prompted me before. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the guy swapped into the entourage and get my formation set up. Alright, no, George, you're up front. Xeris, you're in the back. And then I'm going to have Belcoot up here, and yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now, the main reason why the guide that I'm using recommends bringing Waybon along is because he has Forge, which means I can go ahead and actually sharpen Shun's weapon on the spot. I should have enough money to get it up to a decent level, and that's part of the reason I was raising the money a little bit earlier today. So this will get him up to where he is actually relatively useful, although the fact that I'm going to have him in the back 2 rows probably means he's going to not be as effective as he generally would. Okay, let's see. Alright, I think I'll stop it at level 12, although I've got enough money to go further. That'll do for now, I believe. And I'm not using Waybon in battle, so I'm not going to worry about doing anything with that. Alright, so the secret passage is right down here. And all we really have to do is basically just move through to areas that we had been a very, very long time ago. And I think we're facing enemies that we fought a very, very long time ago. Yes, definitely very, very long time ago. Okay, so, and you notice I actually, and this is, oh, I'm going to end up losing this, I think, at least in part, is I put the Fury rune on George, which is why he was in Blue Flame. It ups his attack 1.5 times, decreases his accuracy, but that's not really that big of a deal, to be honest. So, it makes him into, I mean, if he wasn't already a killing machine, when I was going through and raising money earlier, he was hitting, and I kid you not, he did a double critical hit on an enemy. Okay, well, you see 3,600 there. But he was doing damage on an enemy. I think the highest I saw him do was 6,600 on a double critical, which I about fell out of my seat when I saw that. Alright, yes, take me to the basement. Hooray! And we're back in prison. Whee! Because we were here before, actually. This is actually also where we first ran across as a guy, or where we first figured out that there was something up with him, in this very room, actually, which is empty now. Alrighty, so we just have to go up through here and then make our way into the arena. And then watch as the door is locked. Let's see. Alright, well, it says to exit into the arena, so I guess we gotta go... Oh, yeah, I gotta go this way. Okay. Here we go. Now, we are coming up on a duel in the arena.
Watch out. It's too quiet.
Against a bunch of Godwins, apparently. We can take him!
So we meet again.
Kilderic.
You're too naive. You guys walked right into my trap. How does it feel to get duped?
Damn it!
How fitting I get to kill you right where we first met. This must be fate. Or not. Who really cares?
Whoops. And looks like now the Twilight Rune's being used for us.
What's that? It's the Twilight Rune.
Looks like we've been spared.
That damn woman. What the hell does she think she's doing?
Experiencing a little rift in the family, huh? Doesn't look like there's any hope for you now.
I'm not done for yet. Come on. This ends now.
Alright, now, since we have Belkut and Zigai in the party, we actually get to make a choice. Alright, yeah. It's actually going to explain some of the background of it, but as it states, Belkut actually was the one who took on Kilderic in the final of the Sacred Games. Kilderic was supposedly a gladiator, but as it turns out, he's a member of Nethergate, hired by the Godwins to basically win the battle, or to pretty much force the battle, so that the Godwins could marry into the Falanan royal family and thus take over the government. So Belkut actually gets poisoned at the beginning of that match, and as a result was not really able to compete against Kilderic. Otherwise, he could very well have won. And then on the other end, we have Zigai, who actually gets injured or gets beaten up and thrown into jail before he could take place in the competition at all. So we end up getting a choice between the three of them. So now, I give you the option, those of you who are watching, who would you rather see take on Kilderic? Me, or Belkut, or Zigai? So I will stretch and pop knuckles and such while you guys are getting your votes in, I guess. All right, I've got, well, two votes for Belkut then. So it looks like that's probably going to be the choice at hand. I'll give another minute or so for anybody else who wants to ring in on this, and then we will, well, basically kick Kilderic's butt. I still want to call him Childeric. I don't know why. Oh, well, hey, Raxby, thanks for coming in. Well, in summation, we have invaded Stormfist. We're toward the end of Suikoden 5. I will actually have to replay this on my own time because I'm an idiot. But at any rate, we're about to take on Kilderic, and it looks like the vote is leaning toward Belkut, so let's go ahead and toss him into the fray. Now, if you've not seen a duel battle before, basically, it's a big game of paper, rock, scissors, pretty much, or Rochambeau, if you want to call it that, I suppose. There you go, Belkut. Shut up and fight. The benevolent Commander Farid. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Bloodlust, blah, 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 blah. Kilderic's an idiot. We all know it. Let's kill him. And then he takes some super serum. So basically, Kilderic just drunk the ooze from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Yes, I have a bad feeling about this. And then he goes all, well, completely nuts on us. Kill, 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 kill. I don't know. I'm just imagining.
I will kill you. I'm not going to lose to a monster like you.
Alright, that's attack I would expect. So I'm going to go guard. Oh no, we're both guarding. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be defend, so it's attack time. Raging Kilderic. So he becomes Super Shredder. Well, yeah. Oh, well, he's doing it again. Okay. Wow. Kilderic, you're being a wuss. Alright, I'm assuming that's going to be special, so that's attack. Oh, never mind. That was defend. Okay, sorry. That's going to be attack, so guard. And that should have been special, actually. Whoops. Dang it, I forgot my Roshinbows. Alright, so that's attack again. Oh, we both use special. Alright, that's attack. There we go. Yeah, the voice for the dual battles. And here we go again. Yeah, very beautiful dialogue. Oh, he used a super move. There we go. The end. Didn't know Link was the voice actor. Yeah, gah. Very eloquent. And then, of course, he leaves us with kill, 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 kill. Grah! Ah, no, no! And just like Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, he freaks out and dissolves into, well, pretty much an idiot, or nothing. Yeah, I think Belkoot's good. That battle didn't go quite as well as it really should have, because I didn't get the tells as quickly as I could have, but still. Oh well, so much for you. He drugged me so he could beat me, and now a drug has finished him off too. Yes, he dissolves into an idiot. Not my not my finest moment in streaming, but oh well. Why are you standing around? Quit wasting your time here. Xeris, always on our rear ends, I guess. I do love that they gave us that little shot of us just running out of the arena. Just, oh, by the way, yeah, they're running. They're not walking. They're running. All right, now let's see. Go up here. And then we are, I think we're supposed to make our way, it says we're supposed to make our way north, but I don't know that this is exactly where we're supposed to be going. Ah, yep, this is where we're supposed to be going. Hello, General Dilber. Yep, we just beat up Kilderic, and even him going Super Shredder couldn't stop us. Yeah. Alright, fine. We'll get you two then. Alright, so we have Dilber, who is actually the strongest of the Godwin generals. So we should have at least something of a time on our hands, although I don't think it'll be all that difficult. I'm going to go ahead and go all out, though, just because, well, I figure we kind of need to. Kilderic went Super Saiyan. I have to admit, that was playing around in the back of my head. I just didn't actually say it, so, oh well. He didn't quite go Super Saiyan, though, because we didn't get the hair standing up. I mean, you gotta have the hair standing up with Super Saiyan. So, that disqualified it, I'm afraid. And what? Oh, that'll work. Okay, we can use that. And then, let's see, I'm gonna go Rage Rune with her. Go ahead and wipe out these extras here. Oh, well, okay, that unbalances Shun. I guess I should have suspected that. I was kind of thinking it probably would, but it didn't. Or I didn't think about it, really. Now, am I going to actually end this battle in one turn? Oh, wow, speaking of those critical hits. Oh, holy cow! I think that's actually the first time that Vicky's hit Chain Magic on camera. Chain Magic allows Vicky to cast a spell twice. But it's not really going to matter because we just need it once. So yeah, we beat General Dilber, the toughest of the generals, in one turn. I think I'm probably going to be okay for the finale. That's just me.
It's over.
But why? Lord Godwin isn't even at this castle anymore. Why'd you have to risk your life?
This is where Lord Godwin's wife rests. This is where Lord Godwin himself someday will rest. It was my duty to protect this place, to repay my debt to Lord Godwin. But now,
We'd better go.
Alright, so that is it for General Dilber Norvum, listen to me. And we get to head into Godwin Castle proper, which I don't think we ever actually visited in the main game, or in the beginning of the game. Alright, let's see. Alright, let me go in here. I think this is a save room. Yeah, alright, go in the, not the eastern door, Eric, the western door. Now here, we can pick up a ton of good stuff. And we get random battles too. But most notably, we can pick up some of the best stuff in the game in this area right here. So we're definitely going to go about doing that. And maybe I should be trying a little harder than hitting auto all the time on this one, although... yeah, okay. Definitely going to need to try a little harder than that. Well, in that case, well, we go ahead and attack with them, and then I'll have Zara start using more magic just to be able to keep things going. The unfortunate part about this is Vicky doesn't have very good defense, and Shun doesn't have very good defense either because, well, he's just gotten into the party, so I'll have to be careful in regards to how I do that. I don't think I really need to heal any of them that much right now, though. The one thing with this is Murad is going to heal everybody at the end of battle, because that's his support skill. And that was a little bit of a wasted comet attack, but oh well. Yeah, figures. And, oh crap, that's not good. Alright, well, in that case, yay! Let's go ahead and take these guys completely. George! Really? George, how dare you? Oh, how... Then everybody starts missing. Alright, you guys, this is getting ridiculous here. There we go, okay. Well, that's not going to help Shun in terms of getting experience, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It does look like, though, I am going to actually have to start using some of my medicine to get him healed up here. I'm just going to use the regular medicines and not the full one, or not the megas, because I want to kind of keep those hung back here. The first prize we get is the Platinum Hammer, which will allow our weapons to be sharpened to level 16, the highest that it gets. So, hooray! Alright, now we need to go up here and west. And then we'll be going behind that wall that's sort of hiding there. So, alright. Well, now that we've got a measure of the enemies here, let's go ahead and just go completely berserk with my, at least my magic anyway. So, Zaris, yes ma'am, you get to use Meteor Shower to utterly wreck their face. And Vicky, well, we're going to have to hang back with you a little bit because, well, you don't have You don't have the magic absorb rune. Really? Wait, what is... These guys must have excessively high agility, because the fact that George has missed them twice, I know his accuracy's lowered with the Fury Ring, but that shouldn't be helping that much. So that helps. And Vicky chains again. Oh well, they're dead. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that about the first Suikoden. It would make sense, though. I mean, because you would have, well, that's supposed to be, let's see, northwest and then north, okay. Alright, let's see. Northwest and then north again to find the chest hidden behind the wall. Okay. It's supposed to be a chest over here somewhere, then. Alright, well, yeah. We're back to the lots of random encounters, I'm afraid, with the usual areas here. But fortunately, it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. They're the only characters with a 5-character unite. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's... You mean all the blacksmithing characters or all the forging characters? That's an interesting take on it. I wouldn't have thought really to do something like that, or that they would do something like that. But I could see how that would be. Would you quit hitting Vicky? She doesn't deserve to be abused like that. All she's been doing is teleporting me around the whole game. I was kind of hoping that Godwin Soldier was just going to die by the flame status, but oh well. Well, I seem to be getting a lot of appraised paintings. That's good. Getting a fair amount of money out of this too. All right, now. Oh, there. Okay, that is that. For some reason, I thought those were stairs. Not that it made them any better. Oh yeah, true. All right, let's see. Go ahead and exit out here. Well, if the random encounter rate will let me. Okay, well, 3 characters. I think I should be a little bit better in regards to being able to take them out. There we go. Well, we got one down already, and they haven't even started hitting or shooting me yet. Okay, I'll have to look in my inventory in a second and see if I've got any... Ah, darn it, I was hoping that'd take him out. I have to look in my inventory and see if I've got any better equipment, any better armor for Shun. I don't think I do, but if I do, then that'll certainly help. And Sarah's leveled. Wow, okay. That'll work. Alright, let's see. What have I got in... I've got Windspun Gauntlets, which will... Actually, he can't equip. Go figure. What do I have on... Well, that'll help Belkut a little bit. I don't have Zagai in the party, but I'll go ahead and switch those around. And I don't really have... I don't have any other armor that I can equip. That's too bad. Oh, well. Anyway. Alright, well, thanks for coming in. Glad you could join me for the hour or so that we've been doing this so far. Alright, here we've got the Bloodscale Mail, which I'll be curious to see who can equip it. Oh, wow, Shun can equip it. So, holy crap, look at that. Ups every single stat he's got. So, yeah, I think for... I mean, this will actually up pretty much the armor of everybody. I think for the purposes of what I'm doing right now, though, I'm actually going to go ahead and give this to Shun because, well, he needs it the most, I think. I mean, because you look at the Prince is already around 200, Belkut's 270s. This will put Shun up to about 150. So I'll go ahead and put that on him. There's actually a place where we can get more of those. The mini-boss of Eresha's dungeon, where you guys saw me fight Shepseska, that, or the boss that you can fight in there afterward, that actually will drop blood scale mail. So I'll be able to get more of that later. Alright, let's see. Where do I need to go? I need to go down here, and then pick up another chest with apparently nothing. It said along the water's edge. Where is it? Might be over here. Huh, okay, wait a minute. I'm slightly confused now. The camera's not helping me out either, is part of the problem. Alright, let's see. The south along the water's edge. Okay. Chest in the corner. That explains. Because I couldn't see it. It literally was pretty much unseeable. There we go. Tailgate piece. Okay. Alright, go back to the interior and go to the east. Yay! Alright, I think what I'm going to end up doing in regards to the overall conduct of the stream is I'm going to finish up going through here, and then we're going to end it from there, I believe. But it'll be a bit before we finish up. Alright, southeastern room, which I think is going to be down, yeah, down there. Alright, yep, there's 4 of you, so we're going all out. Let's see, actually, speaking of going all out, let me actually use another instance of the... I'll go ahead and use Funeral Wind, I guess. And then regular with you, and Xeris, you are... Okay, good, you're all filled up, nice. Alright, and then attack with you. And Vicky, I'm going to have you do another row attack, I think. Just to try to conserve your magic a little bit. Get him, Xeris! Get him! The unfortunate part about this is that I'm going to have to go back and play through it again. But it's still, you know, a fairly fun part of the game. I just... I'm going to be kicking myself for a bit for being an idiot. But, oh well. At least I'm not as much an idiot as Kilderic. And Vicky chained again. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, that works. Although she hasn't actually been keeping enemies alive long enough to use that chain attack a second time. Okay, I have 477,477 Podge. How did I manage that? Wow. Okay. I'll take it. Moving on. Alright, now, down here, we get to pick up another treasure chest, which has Royal Paradise. Oh, buddy. Now, I'll go ahead and show this to you in the important skills. Royal Paradise is the best skill in the game, and there are only 2 characters that can use it. The Prince and Roy. Because, well, Roy is pretty much a carbon copy of the Prince. Royal Paradise affects everything. Combat and magic. Yes, I am definitely going to be powering this up when I get it replayed. I will be putting that in place of Untold Clarity when the time comes. Or actually in place of Triple Harmony, rather. So, yeah, definitely a good thing to get while you're here. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, go east this way, if I could ever manage it. Alright, and yeah, 4 of you. Okay. Now, Prince, I'm going to actually go ahead and use Earthquake with you, just an extra, had to be using Roy in Smash. Yeah, different Roy, I'm afraid. I think the Roy in Smash is from Fire Emblem, am I correct? That's another game I need to, or another set of games I need to start playing, because I don't think I've ever played a Fire Emblem game. I don't know how I managed it, but yeah, I don't think I have. George, would you quit missing? I know I've got lower accuracy on you, but it shouldn't be that low. I don't know, I'm kind of rethinking my decision to give him a Fury Rune. I mean, the attack is fantastic, but if he's going to start missing this much, I don't know if it's going to work out so well. Oh, wow, it even unbalanced one of them. Nice. Hey, that'll work. Oh, okay, that explains why I hadn't really played any of them. Heh. Curious. Well, it seems as though, I guess the impression that I've gotten just from looking at some of the correspondence about the Fire Emblem games is they didn't get really big until after Fire Emblem characters started being featured in the Super Smash Bros. Series. Hey, that's just the sense that I had gotten from... There you go, George. That's just the sense that I had gotten from some of the dialogue about the series. I think I've seen... Oh, man, you can definitely tell the blood-scaled male helping out immensely for Shun with that defense. Okay, well, eventually I'm going to start running out of spaces for all these paintings, but I figure I'll be able to use them fairly well enough. Then up here I think we've got another item. Yeah, there you are. Nope, let me get it. There we go, Windspun Greaves. Okay, now. Alright. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't think I'd really heard of the series that much either until Smash. And, well, okay, I'd wondered what the FE meant, but, well, I guess now I know. Okay, what should I use? Yeah, there we go. I'll just use the shredding just to use a level 2 magic and not use all of the level 3 so quickly. Okay, part of the reason I'm not using Vicky's... Wow, that was nice. Good job, Shun. Part of the reason I'm not using Vicky's magic as much is because it looks like we are going to be finished, or we're going to be finishing out, or getting close to the finish anyway, with one more boss battle. So I want to keep the magic at bay until then. Oh, darn, I'd hoped that Vicky was going to be able to take him out. Would you quit shooting my back row? There we go, that'll work. Okay. Alright, well now that we've gotten all the treasure, it's time for us to go north and head up the stairs. Alright, let's see. Southeast room. Is this... That is not the southeast room. Okay, that is the not quite southeast room. Do enemies have near-death stances? Yeah, these do. Which is a nice way to see how well you're doing. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Well, I guess we didn't have it on Dilber too long before he expired, so it would have been a little tougher to see, but he had one as well. Excuse me. Yeah, you see with the soldier down there on the left, the bottom left, he is almost gone, so he's slumped over. And now pretty soon, they're all going to be slumped over. Unless they're just gone completely. Doggone it, I kind of wish Vicky had Chain Magic's explosion. That'd have been nice. Oh well, this should still hurt pretty well anyway, since her magic stat is so dang high. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, let's see. Is this... Yeah, there we go. Okay. More treasure! Old Book 3, which I'll be giving to all is red. Alright, then we've got one more. Just have to go over through here, I think. Alright, yeah, these I can just go ahead and auto out, I think. Wow, especially if the Prince decides to be a boss like that. Go Prince! Oh, really? I was hoping that George would dodge that, actually. Oh, wow, okay. Double critical definitely comes in handy. Boy. Yeah, you perfectly capable of taking credit, George. You are freaking awesome. Okay, I need to go to the northwest first so that I can pick up the Windspun Helm, which actually, let me see about equipping this stuff because, well, crap. Shun can't equip it. Doggone it, I hoped he'd be able to. Oh well. Then we've got the Windspun Greaves, ditto. Well, that's too bad. Oh well. Oh, Shun can equip the Flame Helmet though, nice. Thank you very much. I will take that. Alright. And then, wow, we get into a battle right when I walked out the door. I was wondering for a second why I couldn't move. Well, we will, I think as we go through the final dungeon, we're actually going to get a full set of one specific piece of equipment that is going to make our way, or make the way for the prince a good bit easier. So, yeah, you'll be seeing more of such equipment when we get to the finale, which I would expect is going to be in, let's see, if we finish up this today, Humdydum. Alright. It looks like probably the next stream is going to be another couple of major battles. Well, a lot of stuff going on, actually. Holy crap. And then, well, I think I've got probably 2, maybe 3 more streams of this at the most. Uh-oh. No, don't go everywhere. Okay. There we go. Alright. But yeah, I think there's probably 2 or 3 more streams of this at the absolute most in regards to finishing up the game. But now, we go into Giselle's room. Giselle, I don't know. And we have...
Ah, there you are. George, you're back too, huh? And Shun, it's been a while.
Sciolids.
I can't believe it.
What's the matter? What are you all so surprised about? Oh, it must be my hair. It's always been this color, you see. I just stopped dyeing it, that's all. Oh, by the way, is Leon okay?
Well, Sciolids has, you know, of course Sciolids betrayed us before, so... yeah, I'm going to be a little vindictive, as if you care.
My, I guess I'm not too popular anymore. But I guess I can't blame you.
Sciolids. Did you really have to do all this? Tell me, why?
It's like I told the prince before. You don't need to know my reasons.
You traitor!
Anyway, isn't this what you've been looking for?
Yep. Sciolids is wielding the Twilight Rune, as we probably could have suspected.
You took possession of the Dawn Rune. It looks like I've been chosen by a rune as well.
Heaven help us. So that means the attack on Kilderic's soldiers was all your doing.
It can't be.
What? You don't believe me? Want to test it out?
Works for me. So yeah, we get to fight Sciolids. And, well, yeah, we're gonna kick her butt. I have no shame whatsoever. Hehe. Alright, now, let's see. I'm actually going to use Earthquake, I think, because that's his most powerful spell. And then go ahead and Falcon Rune with you. And yeah, just as I would normally do, I'm going all out on a boss fight. You know, why not? I mean, we've got plenty of spells and all that, so just go ahead and put them to the test. Well, the Dawn Rune only has 3 spells right now. I think you get the 4th level of the spell very soon. Because it levels up through the game, just throughout the game's plot. It doesn't seem to be like the 2 parts of the Rune of Beginnings. And yeah, Sciolids is already dead. Whee! It doesn't seem to be like the Rune of Beginnings, where you would actually get the abilities opening up as you level up. It actually levels up through the plot.
My, how strong you've gotten. Finally, a worthy opponent.
What the hell are you trying to do anyway? Why did you help us when we were surrounded by Kildrick's soldiers?
I'll tell you why. Because I can't have the prince dying just yet, that's why.
Huh?
Personally, I don't care what you're trying to do. Give the Twilight Rune back to me. It's not meant to be used for such evil.
Follow me to Sword Helena. We'll settle everything there.
Wait!
And somehow Sileid's got a pretty nifty
Don't just stand there.
pseudo-teleport
Send that thing
spell.
after her.
It's no use. Even Logship couldn't catch her.
Damn.
I don't understand. What's taken over Lady Sileid's?
Okay, so we just basically get to head the heck out of here. Go back downstairs. I don't think we're going to have any more random encounters because, well, we've taken Sileid's out of the picture, so... yeah, we'll just march out of here, and then, well... hello, Boz, and... no. Or is that Godwin? I don't remember. Oh, nah, I figured that was Boz. Okay, it's Boz and Craig, I think. Yep. Super Mohawk is on our side. Very much so. Yeah, there you go. Jump on that hair, Shun. Huh. The enemy's defenses were far from impregnable. Especially since we did all the dirty work, I guess. So now we are in possession of the Godwin-centered city of Stormfist. Hooray! And I guess the new war room, at least for the moment, is the central room. Well, hopefully we can, yeah, we can figure out what Sileid's is up to and be able to, well, I guess thwart whatever she's doing. And hello, Lorelei. It's Swag! He found something strange! Yay! So Lorelei is gonna get forced into the party. Again. Meh. No, Lorelei! Why? Why, Lorelei? I don't like you being in my party. You're basically useless. And I don't like you either, Swag. Yep, lots of Sindar ideas, I guess, or Sindar writings. facts. These are the only things we can believe in. Cold, hard facts. Okay. I'm Zweig. I shoved my spear at my rear end because I just didn't have anything better to do. Alright, so, back downstairs, again. Yeah, we just found some interesting stuff. Yeah, Godwin's been trying to figure out how to use basically how to use the sun rune. At least as best I can tell, anyway. Ha, yeah, don't waste your time on silly research. We've still got to invade Solfalina. No, I didn't shove a spear up my rear end. Zweig shoved a spear up his rear end. He has a very prickly personality, to say the least. Yeah, alright. Sialides and Gazelle clearly just don't like each other. They never really have. Dilber and Kilderic are dead. Y'all are in trouble. You really do have feelings? Wow. The fate of Falena depends on our success. Yeah, good job. Keep trying to justify yourself there, Marskell. However you pronounce your name. Part of the bad blood between Sialides and Gazelle was that those two actually were engaged at one point. Huh. Holy cow. I shudder to think what the royal family would have been like if Gazelle had come in before he did. Ha! You'd be in trouble without the Twilight Rune. Of course, we see Gazelle is very much the sweet talker. Or at least he tries to sweet talk anyway. Why did Kilderic and General Novum have to die? Because they faced us head on. And we couldn't kill our auntie, so we had to leave them, or we had to leave her alive. Oh boy, yay! And you see, basically the Godwins are all turning on each other now. Whee! I'm just getting warmed up. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just posturing. Yeah, it's pointless to try to hold Rainwall now. By the way, a little bit of trivia, I guess. If you choose not to recruit Eresh in the Big Hole Dungeon, you actually can recruit your 108th star after this battle, and it is, I guess, it is a little bit of a spoiler alert, I suppose, but it is actually your Umberos. He does patently nothing in the game. In fact, he's pretty much the most useless party member, even more useless than Gavaya, and the Beavers, and some of the others we've got. But yeah, so you can recruit him at this time. And one thing, actually, I am going to do, because I'm about to finish up, but one thing I will do is show what happens when you lose a Star of Destiny on the tablet, which, as I mentioned, I'm going to go back and replay through all of this and then basically redo it. So this will not remain permanent, but if you go to the Star tablet, you will notice Norma is grayed out because she's dead. So once that goes, you can't get her back, and you lose the 108. So, alright, now, I'm guessing Shun is the Tensatsu star. Either that, or it may have actually eliminated Ernst as well. So I'll have to look and see if Ernst is actually on the list, because it might have taken off with him as well once Norma died. So let me see. I'll just go down here quickly and find out. Yeah, it looks like when Norma died, Ernst actually went ahead and left as well. So I lost 2 stars for the price of 1, I suppose. But yeah, I will be correcting this within the, when I'm playing myself. So this will not remain permanent, thank goodness. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So thank you guys for coming in. Well, it didn't go quite as well as I would have liked with the major battle, but I will be correcting that. And when we come back in again, we are going to go ahead and invade Sol Felina and see about, well, taking out the Godwins, hopefully for good. So thank you guys for coming in and watching me stream and all that good stuff. I will be streaming again tomorrow night. I will be streaming Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So I look forward to that. That's a lot of fun. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. If not, then I'll see y'all around the sanctuary or whatnot. So thank y'all for coming in. I guess I can't say it enough times. And I will see you guys, well, whenever I see you.